Happy January, everyone. It is time for Arcade 92's January walkthrough video. So what I'm going to be doing here is actually going through every title that we have here at the arcade for this month, and love for you guys to check it out. And for just 12 bucks, every one of these games is set to free play. So you can pay your $12, get a wristband, and hang out as long as you want, and also grab something to eat or something to drink from our menu as well, which we're going to take a peek at the bar at the end here as well. So let's get started and run down the list. This is kind of our first impression, so a lot of these 6 games here do tend to kind of stay the same, but we do change it up periodically. But we got Centipede, we got Donkey Kong, Burger Time, one of my favorite games, Joust. This is the 20-year anniversary of Miss Pac-Man and Galaga with the big 25-inch screen. Tron, we're actually going to be doing one of our stories on Tron today, so super unique story on this game, Tron. It was not, it was supposed to supplement the movie, but end of the day, the video game made way more money than the movie ever did. But we'll do that later today with our story time, also, which will be on our YouTube channel later on as well. So okay, let's keep it going. All right, we've got Dig Dug, we've got Dragon's Lair, Pac-Man, Track and Field. This game gets loud and rowdy. Donkey Kong Jr. and Spy Hunter. All right, shifting over here, we got Miss Pac-Man. So again, this is actually technically our second Miss Pac-Man, but it is a pretty popular game, so we want to make sure there's no line necessary. We've got Gyrus, Road Blasters, Frogger, Dr. Mario, and Tapper. All right, swinging around again here. Defender, I played the heck out of that on an Atari 2600. Punch-Out, Moon Patrol, Galaga, again, technically the second version of Galaga. Roadrunner, there's not a lot of these around, so we're super excited to have this one. And Millipede as well. Okay, I've got Gauntlet 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Asteroids, Arkanoid. I played my fair share of Arkanoid at every Pizza Hut pretty much in the late 80s. Super Mario Brothers, Tubin, and Mario Brothers. So before they were Super, they were just Mario Brothers with 2-player feature. That blew everybody's mind back in 1983. Operation Thunderbolt, which is the sequel to Operation Wolf. Missile Command, finally back on the floor after extensive monitor repairs, Atari Star Wars. We are so happy to have this back in here again. Robotron 2084, 100 years after the book 1984. Basically, the robots all took over and took things a little too seriously. Q*bert, gotta love Q*bert. Then over here by the bar, we've got Sinistar, another one of my favorite games. You may not like it, but if you don't like it, it means you haven't read the instructions yet. Check out these instructions here if you come and play it. This game is awesome, but it's not very intuitive what you're supposed to be doing. Once you kind of read what you're supposed to do, man, it's a lot of fun. Paperboy. Okay, let's swing on down this way. And we've got Mortal Kombat, Michael Jackson Moonwalker. That game did not age very well. Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, Street Fighter 2, and we're super excited to have back in action again our Neo Geo cabinet 4-slot. So we've got in it right now Windjammers. You really can't see that. Aero Fighters 2, Bust-A-Move, and Metal Slug 3. So pick your favorite and get after it. Final Fight, Viper Phase 1, and Killer Instinct 2. Revolution X, the game inspired by Aerosmith. It doesn't get much more 90s than this game. Off-Road. Super Off-Road is probably a game that you played in grocery stores probably in the late 80s. All right, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Fantastic gun game from the 90s. Such a great game. And of course, the more modern version of it. So this is Terminator Salvation. So much more of a modern gun game. But you got a pretty good spread here. So 1991, this guy was released. And then 2009. So we had to wait a long time. for this one. But it is a great gun game. You can see the guns are a bit different here. Okay, Aliens Extermination, Star Wars Trilogy, and Aliens Armageddon. My goodness, they did such a great job in this game. Just everything, the music, the gameplay, the graphics, all the things. A+, A+. NFL Blitz 2000, The Simpsons, NBA Jam, X-Men, and Sunset Riders. All right, let's keep swinging around here. Got more goodies for you. 2-player Tetris. So these are 2 Vuelix cabinets. We've got about 100 games in here collectively, but if we don't have it, it's on here. This is a Pandora's box, and there's thousands of games for you to choose from. So pretty much if you've heard it, it's in there. So if we don't have it in an actual authentic cabinet, you can still get that nostalgic good feelings by jumping on one of these and scrolling through all the games. We got another one over here. Now this one is more, this one's got, we normally have Street Fighter 6 on this one, but we're always changing it up. Right now it's on Third Strike. But the best part is you can change it. You could. This one's pretty much dedicated to Street Fighters. This one is pretty much, if you can think of it, it is hopefully on that list. All right, shifting gears over here, we've got original Wolfenstein playing on a micro PC. This is a N64 we have over here, but it's playing. I'm sorry, it's a Nintendo Switch, but it's playing the old N64 games. So super excited about that. NES playing Super Mario Brothers. Now, if you haven't seen this, man, you need to experience this. You are looking at the PlayStation original, and that is the first Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City. So, very unique top-down view, very different than today's Grand Theft Auto. Okay, we got Super Punch-Out on Super Nintendo. We got another NES here rocking Super Mario Brothers 3. And a Sega Genesis with none other than Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, so let's cruise our way down here. You can see we got some seating in here as well. Got some delicious eats for you and some drinks up at the bar. We're going to hang out down here for a minute in our kind of more modern section. So we've got Pinball and also our esports lounge. So 13 esports stations ready for you and more pinball. So let's start. Let's do a line of pinball here. We've got Venom, which is one of the latest creations by Stern. Hot Wheels, get ready to say goodbye to Hot Wheels. It is heading out, and Jaws is coming in very soon. The Munsters, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Foo Fighters. We're super excited to get the second release of Stranger Things. Such a great pin. We sold our one off back in 2021, so we're really grateful to have it back in again. Godzilla, hope you've seen the new movie, fantastic. Rush, 007, and Jurassic Park. So we got 11 pins in our lineup. Most of them are hooked up to the Insider Connect, so you can be part of the pinball community and see how good you are on the world stage. Guitar Hero, if you're ready to rock, it's ready for you. Area 51, Site 4. And let's shift gears for just a moment. I'll walk you down our esports lounge. So the esports lounge is basically a LAN party where all these stations could be networked together and you can sit right by your friend and play the same game together. So we've got lots of titles on here, but I'll just run through what, are some examples. We've got Overcooked 2, fantastic 2 to 4 player game. So great, so great. Battlefield 2042, Fall Guys, Minecraft Dungeons. We also have Minecraft Legends. Gang Beast, of course, Fortnite. Gotta have Fortnite on there. Super Smash Brothers. Rocket League. Mario Kart. Halo. This is actually the Master Chief Collection, so lots of Halos on there. Mortal Kombat 11. Hot Wheels Unleashed. And Madden NFL. So the Cowboys didn't do so great. Maybe you can be their next coach and do much better. They didn't quite make it to the Super Bowl. DDR, of course, ready for you to get your dance on. And we've also got 4-player versus Pac-Man as well. So Pac-Man Battle Royale, really fantastic take on the original game from 1980. And then over here in the corner we have U-Beat, Japanese rhythm game. Lots of fun. It's basically like Simon Says. So, okay, and then of course, don't want to leave this guy out. All hail the Queen, Killer Queen, the world's first and only 10-player game. So it'll work with as little as 2 players, but if you've got a bunch of friends, this is probably where you're going to be hanging out all night. All right, so that is the lineup for January. We try to cycle things out about once a month, so we'll update you guys as we get a few more machines in and trade some out. I'll take you over here to the bar as well. Actually, I got to point out 2 more games here. So we have a patio outside. So we're not open yet, but these guys are out on the patio. So we got Pong and also a 60-in-1 multi-K that we put out in the patio. Because, we're not fitting 60 games out on our patio. And we have a Pong. I mean, I love to run, as authentic games as possible, but, having a fully functional Pong, from the 60s is just not a thing. So, but we share a birthday with Pong. We opened here on the 50-year anniversary of Pong. So, anyways, as you can tell, we're here in the bar, so tons of whiskeys. We got some amazing cocktails, 21 signature cocktails ready for you to try. Not all at once, but you can try them. And then we've got a bunch on draft as well, so about a dozen beers on draft. These are usually pretty, I don't want to say permanent, that's a strong word, but these 8 do get rotated out on a very regular basis, so there's always something new for you here at Arcade 92. Got some good vodkas as well, got some good tequilas too. Packaged beer, wine, all the good stuff. So, all right, so that is the walkthrough. So again, just taking care of some wrap-up business. Again, this is Arcade 92. We are a retro arcade inspired by the events of 1992 that led to the gaming industry that we have today. So we have to, of course, pay respect to everything that came before us to set the foundation in the 80s, and that's what this entire section is. But then also the great games that came to us in the 90s as well, specifically these fighters that brought back the arcades from the brink, and especially these 4-player games that brought you and your friends back to the arcades to have a unique experience. And that all happened in 1992. So, all right, so we are open regular hours now, so Monday through Thursday, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday is 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. Saturday is 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. And Sunday, 11 to 11. So if you're ever wondering if we're open extra hours or open earlier, check our Google listing, Arcade 92 McKinney. If you don't know already, this is actually location 1 of 2. We opened our brand new location in Flower Mound, Texas, about 30 minutes away from where we currently are. So love for you to check out the McKinney location, but also check out our new Flower Mound location as well. Hope to see you all soon. Arcade 92, it's time to play again.